This is RKG. I'm visiting with Maria and Franklin, and I'm going to try to get this a little closer because sometimes it doesn't hear too good. So
Okay.
if the closer you get or speak loud,
Okay.
will be good.
Speak loud. Franklin. And you raise your voice a little bit when you talk?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Maria and Franklin are married, and they live in the same room. This is something kind of fun. This used to be my room, so I feel kind of at home here a little bit. Can you tell me about your life together and how Jesus was meaningful in your life?
Yes. Well, first we met. I have two brothers. One's named Steve Lee, and one is named Johnny. And they used to be my husband's friends. They're both passed away now, but they all used to hang around together when they were young. He was young, and we ended up. I ended up meeting them by them. One of my brothers and my mother would send Franklin over to see if I needed a ride to her house, or if I needed anything like any kind of groceries or anything, because
Well,
I
you need
didn't.
that now, don't you?
Yeah. So uh, she would send him over, and that's how we got to talking. We started talking, and he would say, "What would you say, Franklin?
I don't know.
Remember when my mom would send you over to the house to see if I needed anything?"
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. So he would come over and see if I needed anything, and ask me if I wanted a ride to my mother's house. And a lot of times I would say no, because, I didn't know him that well. I know he's my brother's friends, but I didn't know him that well. So anyway, there. So they can put it on his side over there, everything. So, or here somewhere. But so anyway,
Go ahead.
okay.
Can
Anyway.
you put that right here, or let me put it? Yeah. Thank you.
One time I took a ride with him to my mother's house, and we started
Well, that's
talking.
right. You got two.
Yeah,
Don't worry, I got it. Okay.
yeah, we started talking. We started talking, and that's how we
Thank you.
got to know each other. We started talking, and my mom wanted us to talk, because she liked him, because she knew him from my brothers. And so we started talking, and that's how we ended up meeting. He was so nice to come over. So anyway, after that, we ended up getting married, and and then he went to church. So he had a church that he went to. It was called a Foursquare church called Cathedral Life. And Cathedral Life was a real nice church. And he was going every Sunday. And he asked me, one Sunday, he asked me, did you wanna go to church? And I told him, oh no, I can't go to your church because I'm a Catholic. And I said, I don't think it's going to be right for me to go to a church that's not a Catholic church. So he said, "Oh no, you can go to this church. This is a Foursquare church, so you can be any denomination, and you can still go to the church. You can be Catholic, you can be Baptist, you can be anything, any kind of religion, any name of religion." Um, so I told him I don't know, and he said, "Oh, okay." So he went to church, and then I thought about it, what he had said, and I said, "Well, maybe I will go to the church with him," because he was going every Sunday, and he would ask me, and I would always say no. So I said, maybe I will go to the church and just see how it is. So I went to the church, and I heard the word, I heard the gospel really for the first time, and I said, "Oh my gosh, this is nice. This is really nice." And Pastor explained it, giving your heart to the Lord, and giving your all. And I did that, and I became a Christian the first time I went, and I heard the word, and it was like so revealing to me about God, and it was very revealing to me, and I was so happy. I gave my heart to the Lord, and that was in 1976, and I was just so happy that God changed my life, my way of thinking, and I just felt happy inside. And from 1976, I've been a Christian, and just very happy. I share the gospel with my family. I had a brother, his name was Steve Lee, and he came to the church. We started inviting everybody to the church so that they could hear the gospel. And so they heard. Do you remember when Steve Lee came to the church?
I'll take it, Buster.
Okay.
She's doing a video. She's giving her testimony.
I'm giving my testimony right now. Come back.
Just be a minute or two.
Mm,
Thank you.
okay. So, anyway, my brother Steve came to the church. My mother's been to the church. My brother Steve, who came to the church, gave his heart to the Lord, and a couple of weeks after that, he was killed. And I'm glad he came to the church, because he didn't really know the Lord until he came to the church and gave his heart to the Lord. So I was very happy
That is a wonderful story.
about that.
Hallelujah, that he came to know Jesus before he passed. I guess I'll go ahead and turn this off and let her